What's up, people? How are you all today? I hope you're all well. Hopefully it'll be busy again today. It was really busy last night. Yeah, I really enjoy it when it's like that and we have a lot of interaction. So welcoming people. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. It's a bit dull here at the moment, but could be worse. But yeah. Hello, Anton. First one here. Hello. Good one last night, wasn't it? Really enjoyed it. Hope it's like that again today. Thank you for the like. You never know how it's going to go on here, really. It's just kind of unpredictable. But yeah, hopefully it's going to keep building up. We seem to be growing again. Because I did have that, hiatus from going live on here, but yeah, I'm back into it, and it seems like it's really starting to pick up again. So yeah, fingers crossed. Yeah, hello, someone else here. How you doing? Hope you're having a good day so far. So yeah, apparently my mum's going to be coming over to see me soon, so that's going to be good. Because she's not really been able to get out much with her health problems and stuff. But yeah, so that's some good news. So I haven't actually, for the last few years, I've not actually met up with her in person. So yeah, stuff's been going on, but yeah, can't hang around. Sorry, it's okay. What are you up to? Yeah. All right. Okay then. Hopefully some more people start to arrive soon. Have an excellent stream. See you later in the day. Yeah, you're going to be back later then. You take care. Alright. Hopefully some more people are going to arrive. Hello if anybody's there. How are you doing today? Hope everyone's well. Yeah, so let's see how this goes. It's kind of dead up to now, so sometimes it takes a while for people to start arriving, but yeah, who's here? Let me know if you're watching. Anybody? How's everybody's day going so far? Yeah. So I was like watching this video about like how, like with the elections and all that, and how basically you've got like the left kind of, they'll sort of, like basically they don't seem to take any accountability. A lot of them, they're just kind of like, it's like they blame the opposition, and then it's like, but they don't look at themselves, and like it's like, because the thing is that a lot of them are very much like pro-feminist, pro kind of women, and kind of just like ignore men's issues pretty much. So that isn't going to help you. If you're left wing, it's not going to help your campaign. If you're kind of alienating a whole group of people, which is, this is the problem with like, with like the modern left. It's not like the classic left where it was genuinely about like marginalized groups and things like that, but now it seems to have become like, it's only about the groups that they care about, and it's like, other groups that they don't care about, because, it's not in line with their agenda. It's like they're pushing a certain, But anyway, how are you doing today, people? It's like there's this whole kind of like, this whole thing on toxic masculinity and blah blah blah, and it's like, it's all just, a lot of it's just a lot of cap, really. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Let me know if you're watching, people. See if there's any more comments coming through. It's just, not seeing anything at the moment, really. So, and say hello if you're watching. So yeah, no, there's no more comments showing through yet. So yeah, come and say hello if you're there. So I know who's there. Thank you for joining me this morning. Hope everyone's having a blessed day. Yeah, hopefully some people are going to start showing up in the chat soon. So if you don't mind, so just like saying something, and yeah, welcome in. I've got 8 people here now, so come and say hello if you don't mind. Yeah. So what do you guys think about the how the political left seems to have kind of just not really cared so much about men's issues, and how they only seem to care about so much about a lot of them only seem to care about women's issues, and they think that it's only women that can be oppressed, because that's the narrative that's been throughout the years of especially like in the 60s and all that with the suffragettes movement and all that. But in modern times, it seems like the pendulum has swung to where like men have now a lot of issues now that they never used to have, and it's thank you for the like. Can we get the likes up in here, please? 11 people watching. Hello, people. How you doing? Why is nobody talking? Hang on. Why is there nobody saying anything? There's 11 people here. Come on. I don't know. Is it not showing up? There's a chat. Sorry if I'm missing any chat. It's not showing up for me. So yeah. If anybody's saying anything, I'll get to it in a second. Okay. Just hang on. If there's anybody saying anything, let me just have a look. See what's going on, because sometimes the chat doesn't show up on my phone, and oh no, still nothing. Oh, hello, Dominic. How you doing? Good morning. Yeah. How you doing today? But yeah, this whole kind of like I said, the whole political left, and how that seems to have kind of ignoring a lot of the men's issues, and I think that's the real problem, is like why a lot of the time they don't actually seem to, their campaigns are not going to work, because they're basically alienating a bunch of people, and just woke up, man. Okay, fair enough. How's your day going so far though? Yeah, I've been awake for quite a while actually. I woke up how's it going? Chew it 22. Hi, welcome in here. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. That'd be really appreciated. Yeah, so I'm not too bad, thank you. What's your name? Chew it anyway. Welcome to my live. Hello, ONC, how you doing? Good morning. Hope you're having a blessed day. Thank you for joining this morning. Like the live, subscribe if you're new here. I've got 15 people, 2 likes. Can we get to 15 likes real quick, if you don't mind? So how's everybody's day going so far? Thank you for joining me. Hello to you, Bronwyn. Hope you're well today. So it's just I understand obviously both men and women are facing their own issues, and I think that we have to kind of actually accept that, and that we, in order to move on, we need to acknowledge everybody's got their own issues, and I think we can't be like because it's like you can't just like be like, your issues don't matter or something like that, because my issues are more important. It's like that sounds like kind of narcissistic, or just ignorant, or just woke up 10 minutes ago. Yeah, everyone's just kind of waking up late on a Saturday morning, and having a lazy Saturday morning. But welcome in everybody. Hope you're all having a blessed day. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. Are you still there, Bronwyn? How are you doing, people? Thank you for joining me this morning. Share this out if you can. That'd be really appreciated. Just try and get some more people in this live. If you've got any questions you want to ask, health, fitness, and etc., dating, relationships, if anyone's got anything you would like me to address, let me know in the chat. Let's have it. Let's have some questions. Fire some questions if you've got any relationship issues, if you've got issues that you want to talk about on mental health, or anything around fitness or diet related stuff, let me know, and we can try to help you out. So I'm not saying I'll definitely be able to help you out, but we can try. But good morning to you all. Thank you for joining me this morning, people. Hope you're all having a blessed day, everybody. Let's keep getting this shout out, people. Who's watching, and just come and say hello, people. It seems a bit, I don't know, I guess hello to you, Aphelion. Okay, whatever. Just another silly person in here. Anyway, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining me. Let's keep this chat flowing. Bronwyn says, are you 39? No, I'm 29. Why are you doing this? 39, really? Really? 39. I'm sure they're just doing this to try and piss me off. Yeah, just go away, please. Otherwise, I'll just kick you out. So, yeah. Hello, Yogesh. How you doing from India? Nice to meet you, Yogesh. Hope you're having a good day so far. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. Like the live as well, people. Come on, 2 likes, 17 watching. No, I didn't. Well, fuck off. I'm not interested. If you're going to be like saying shit like that, just fuck off. Like, I can't be asked with people like you. Goodbye. It's that simple. If you've got nothing good to say in here, then don't say anything. You know, I'm not interested. Anyway, 21 people here. Hello. How you doing, people? Come say hello if you don't mind, or just lurk though. It's fine. If you want to be like that, then please. What's Sui mean? I don't know. What's that? What are you talking about? If anyone says nail trimming live stream, I'm good. I'll trim my nails offline. Nah. What's with people, eh? Some weird people in the chat, eh? I don't know. Anyway, share this out, everybody, if you can. Subscribe if you're new here, if you don't mind. So, yeah. What we're all up to today. Who are all these 20 people here? Come and say hello if you don't mind. No. Are they too lazy to even tap it, to type anything, or what's going on here? It's 25 people here, apparently. But, yeah. Nobody's really saying anything. It was a bit like this last night when we had over 50 people in the chat and most of them weren't even saying anything. It's like, who are these people? I don't know, maybe they're just here to kind of, I don't know, watch in the background or something. It would be nice to do at least kind of say something, or I don't know. But I guess maybe people have other things going on. Who knows? But yeah, welcome in everybody anyway. Thank you for joining me. Watch out. Just try and get some questions, but try and keep it appropriate, Don't be asking me, oh, what's my age and all this shit. It's like, are you 39? It's like, are you for real? Like, yeah, you're not welcome in here if you're going to come in with bullshit, It's as simple as that. You got to have respect in here. I'll teach you Hindi. I'm good, thank you. I'm not really bothered. What topics do you like to talk about? Health, well-being, mindset, nutrition. No, lots of different things around self-improvement, basically. Holistic self-improvement, and I like to talk about other things like health supplements, biohacks, all sorts of different things. Hello, Galaxy Tom. Hi, how you doing, Tom? Welcome in here. How's your day going so far? Hope you're having a good one. Best foods for depression, says A. I would say try to get a lot of fiber-rich foods and try to limit the amount of refined sugars, because it's been found that it's a good gut microbiome can actually help with your mood. So if you've got like a lot of processed junk food in your body, that's going the bad gut bacteria feed on that. So I'd recommend that. But if it doesn't work, then you have to look at other things to do to improve it. But I've been hearing stuff on things such as even like cold showers and how they might actually improve your mood. They can actually make you feel a lot more energized and more positive. Also, exercise is important for your mood as well, and also to de-stress. So I recommend trying to get some exercise in. Maybe you just take yourself out on a bike ride, maybe go for a jog, maybe a swim, something like that, something that's going to get released endorphins. Any opinions about transhumanism, like Neuralink? Yeah, I think it's all going a bit crazy, isn't it, that stuff? Like, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of getting weird. Like, but I was hearing stuff about like bionic limbs and shit like that, and kind of like almost like post-humanism, and kind of like just it's like, what even is human anymore? Because I was talking about this a while ago with somebody. Hello, Elevate Empowerment. You all right? Good morning. How are you doing? Nice to meet you. I hope you're all having a blessed day today. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. That'd be really appreciated. What does that mean, Yogesh? What does that mean? Mira Nam Lapu. Thank you, Elevate. Yeah, how you doing? 38 people in here. Wow. Yeah, good morning to you all. Or good afternoon or good evening, wherever you're from. Like the live, everybody. Come on, we've got 3 likes in here, 38 watching. Maybe like the live, guys, so that gets, maybe the algorithm will push it out a bit more. So yeah, just make sure the algorithm knows to keep pushing this out to people. But yeah, good morning to you all. Thank you for joining me. But yeah, so yeah, depression, it's like, but it's also a lot of it's down to your mindset and how you kind of perceive yourself. A lot of it can be, if you have low self-esteem and you have a negative view of yourself, that can lead to depressive thoughts. And it's just, you've got to just maybe look at, do some internal work, and that's what can be done as well. Maybe you need to, seek some therapy or whatever it is. Just find whatever works for you, but different things work for different people. Please say system fad de GH. The sentence is in Hindi language. What does that mean? I am well, brother. Thank you for asking. Yeah, that's good then. Hello, Nova Princess. What accent are you speaking at? Northern English. So I'm in a place called York, England. I used to live in a place called Blackburn, so my accent is more of a Blackburn accent. But yeah, where are you from anyway, Nova? Welcome in here. What's your name? Is that your name, Nova, or is that just your channel name or something? And yeah, thanks for the 5 likes, everybody. Share this out if you can. Subscribe if you're new here. Yeah, so what shall we talk about then? Anyone got anything you would like to, anything you'd like to ask? Let me know. Hi, Sophia. Oh, thank you. Yes, well, just like a kind of stubble thing, but yeah. How you doing, Sophia? Nice to meet you. Hope you're having a good day so far. Hello, Chi. What's up? Yeah, welcome in, Chi. You've been here before, haven't you? Yeah, how's it going? Hope you were doing well today. Thank you all for joining me this morning, everybody. It's good to have you people in here. My name is Nova from the US. Oh, awesome, Nova. Because I think of Nova as like I don't know, I wouldn't really think of it as a name. I think of it as like I know Nova is like Nova Scotia or something like that, or yeah, Nova. Yeah. Hi, Wolfox. Good to see you again. How are you doing this morning? Hope you're well. Thank you all for being here. My name is Anush. I'm based in Yorkshire also. Nice to meet you. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, Anush. Yeah. Yorkshire. Yeah. Which part? Yeah, I'm in York. Yes. Have you ever been to York before? It's quite a nice place, isn't it? Yeah. If anyone ever wants to visit York, it's quite a nice place. It's got a lot of like tourist spots and stuff. Hi, Yogeshwar. Hello, Mystery. How you doing this morning? I hope you're all well. I'm okay. And you? Yeah, not too bad, thank you. It's good to have you all here this morning. York is beautiful. Yeah, it's a beautiful place. It's not as beautiful as New York. New York is great. All the Wall Street bankers, they're all my friends. All the Wall Street bankers, all these billionaires like me. I'm a billionaire. Yeah. What does that mean, Yogeshwar? Can we speak English in here, please? But yeah, so everyone's all going mad over the Trump election thing. It's like, the US election, Trump getting in mud baths. Mud baths? What are you on about? Mud baths. Oh yeah, what do you guys think about ice baths? Has anyone ever tried an ice bath? I've not tried that myself, but I've done cold showers before. Mystery says it's evening for me. By the way, good morning to you. What is that? The USA? It's not evening in the USA, is it? What do you mean? I'm in England. What a good Trump act. Haha, made my day, bro. Thanks. Yeah, I do a bit of Joe Biden as well. Hey, my name is Bo Johnson. No. It's Joe Biden. Hey, you got great hair. Yeah. Let me sniff your hair. Yeah. Your hair smells real good. Yeah. Tom, I'm British, yeah. Why do people seem to think I'm American? I don't understand. Like, it's a completely different accent. If I was from America, I'd like to talk like this. Do you have a moderator for your live stream? I do have one, but it's not here at the moment. I have a couple of moderators, but they're not here at the moment. I can deal with it myself if need be. Why are you asking? Did you want to be a moderator? I don't really add random people as moderators. I have to know the person before I add them as moderator, because I've added moderators in the past. A lot of times they end up messing up my live chat. Can you do Australian? Yeah, I can do Australian. G'day, mate. In order to do Australian, you got to say fucking cunt all the time, It's like, yeah, he's a fucking cunt, this guy, isn't he, Yeah. Yeah, fucking hell, mate. What a fucking cunt you are, mate. Do an Indian accent, that would be funny. So, I'm going to tell you that the broadband is hackers. I need to get your password. Hello, Rabbi. How you doing? Hello, Thien. They call me Harry Kane in it, I love it. Says you're a beautiful and funny guy, bro. Pleasure to find your channel. We'll follow you on TikTok. I'm going to the gym now. Unfortunately, I don't do TikTok anymore because I've. But yeah, you're going to the gym. Awesome. Yeah, I'll show you guys that. Yeah, I do the gym myself. Look, I got the. Got a bit of gains. As you can see, got a bit of. Do a bit of a flex. Yeah. Yeah. I just do a bit of peacocking in it, you know. Yeah, all the yeah, you know. But yeah, I've been, you know, kind of a bit inconsistent, but I've been trying to really kind of dial it in lately, you know, in this winter arc. So yeah, but I've been kind of dialing it in for a few months though. Been trying to just trying to like stay consistent because consistency is key. Because if you know, if you're inconsistent, it's just going to take a lot longer to get anywhere with things. Shit. Right, yeah, my freaking. Hang on a second. Alright, there we go. But yeah, how are we doing, people? I hope you're all having a good day. What we're saying, 39. Fuck off. Trolls. It's 10. Hang on, what's it? Yeah, it's coming towards winter. Not asking you to make me a moderator, I was just curious. Okay, I was just wondering why you were saying about moderators. Like, I'm 29 years old, so people are just trying to wind me up. How much can I bench? I've only ever attempted 60, but that was without a spotter, so I don't really do bench a lot. I usually do push-ups, as well as like sometimes deficit push-ups. I don't really do a lot of bench stuff really, but I've got long arms, so it's very difficult for me to bench high weights. Hello Jupe, how you doing? Yeah, I mean I could probably bench a bit more. It's just I find it quite risky if I've not got a spotter though, so I don't really like to be doing anything that feels kind of dangerous like that. But yeah, you could try the Smith machine, but that's kind of cheating. It takes some of the stability out of it. But yeah, I don't do Roblox now. How are we doing, people? I hope you're all well this morning. Thank you for joining me. Not sure how it was going to go, but it looks like we're busy again. Yeah, make sure you subscribe if you're new here, people. Okay, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I once deadlifted 110 kilos, but I don't know what I could do now. But that was without any straps, so I'm more suited to deadlifting than bench press. I could probably deadlift about 130 to 140, probably, if I actually use straps, because you can get a bit more strength with because it takes the grip out of it, so you're not limited by your grip if you're doing that. But yeah, Sophia says, me too, what's that? And about deadlifts or something, or it's everyone's got their own leverages and stuff, but yeah, when I first started, I was barely even able to like bench the bar. So yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, I was only able to just about bench cause I remember like when I tried to very first, you can't deadlift or really. When I was trying to like when I was trying to bench just the bar on its own without any weights on it when I first started the gym, and I was like getting all like instability with it, and like they were saying you're best off just doing machines for now until you built the strength up. So I had to just use machines for a while when I first started, and then I would start using like dumbbells and stuff, and yeah. The bar is 45 pounds. Yeah, it's 20 kilos, isn't it? The bar, yeah. Yes, it's 20 kg. But then I can put on like 15 either side on the bar. That's how much I've attempted. But yeah, I was able to do that for 2 reps. But yeah, I mean, I could probably, if that was without a spotter, so maybe I could have done more reps if I'd have used a spotter, because I didn't feel like it was safe to continue, because otherwise the weight, I don't want the weight falling on me. But yeah, I usually do push-ups or you know, like deficit push-ups or stuff like that, different variations of push-ups. I'll try and show you some stuff I can do. I've been trying to do the clapping push-up, which is like a more explosive variation of it. I'll just show you what it looks like. So I'll give it a go. But yeah, so height and weight about 6'4", roughly 200 pounds. Hi Dale, how you doing? Good to see you. How are you doing this morning? Good job, Jamie Dale Loud. Yeah. I've already answered this, Nova. I've already answered. So yeah, well, I think the point is that you can't really judge someone's strength based on one thing. Like I said, I can do over 100 kilos on a deadlift, so you know everyone's going to have their own. I did squats like 60 kilos for 15 reps, but I could, you know, my 1 rep max would probably be quite a bit more than that. Yeah. Hi, Jeremy. What do you mean, where am I right now? York? If that's what you mean. I was thinking maybe I could try and do a live at the gym one day, but I don't know. It's just I've not really got anywhere to, like, you know, I'd have to get like a stand to put my phone on or something. Anyway, guys, like the live if you haven't already. We've only got 7 likes, 44 watching. What's going on here? Can you guys hit the like up? Yeah. How are you doing anyway? Hello, Ahmed. Be Muslim if not Muslim. No, I'll do what I want. My max is 80 kg. What is that? A bench? For real? Hello, Zachariah. How are you doing? The thing what you got to consider is with me with the long arms, I've got a lot further to like push. So yeah, it all comes down to your length of arms relative to your to the size of your chest. Thing is though, when I did the bench, I'm not arching my back. I try to go for the full stretch. I'll go into like the full range of motion. My max is 120 kg. Oh, really? Well, I see most of the people doing a bench, and they're basically like, yeah, they're doing contortionism basically. Like they're barely even contacting the bench. So, is it really even a bench press? So it's just kind of, some might say it's cheating. They're not getting the full range of motion, but to me, I'd rather just go for the full range of motion, do like lighter weight because it's safer. It's you're gonna be a lot more controlled, and I don't know. It's just you see all these people trying to do these like ego lifts at really heavy weights, and they mess themselves up. That was good, boss man. Hello, Vio. How are you today? I mean, it's just I don't really bother with all this like trying to do contortionism to try and get heavier weights on the bench. I'm back. Yeah, welcome back, Sir Bones Venter. The most I did on an incline, I did 24 kilos either side incline bench the other week. So that's 48 in total. That was like dumbbell press. So I'll probably be able to do more on a. I did it 50 kilos on incline bench, but I could have probably done a little bit more. But like I said, I'm trying to kind of make things kind of safe. I did a few reps on 50 kilos incline. Incline's noticeably more difficult. For some reason, it must be the angle. You're targeting a different part of the chest. It's more of the upper chest on that one. About 60 people here. Wow. Anyway, share this out, everybody, if you can, and subscribe if you're new here. But yeah. How many pull-ups can you do? Only a few. Again, I'm the tall guy. It's not one of my strengths. anything that uses your full body, it's yeah. I even struggle with like dips as well. I can do about maybe 4 at the most. Like I did some the other day. I only was able to do 4, but that was with control and doing it properly. Some people will cheat these things. It's like you'll see some people doing pull-ups and they'll cheat the pull-up and they'll use momentum and all that. Yeah, so yeah, like pull-ups is a lot easier for short guys. They could probably, if I was a short guy, I could probably pull out, I'd do 15, 20 or so, but because I'm a tall guy, I can only do, I think the most I ever did was about 5 or 6 in a row, but I mean, and I think I did maybe 7 or 8 chin-ups, because chin-ups are a little bit easier because you're using the biceps more with that, so yeah, I prefer doing chin-ups for that reason. No, chosen one. Yeah, anyway, welcome in everybody. Hope you're all having a blessed day. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. That'd be really 60 people here. Wow, it's busy this morning. Yeah. Anyway, how we doing, people? Let me know if you're all having a good day so far. Hello, Zachariah. Actually, squat is hard for me. I'm a tall guy. Yeah. It is hard because it's just you got more body weight to deal with. It's more taxing, isn't it? But I don't know if but there is a lot of tall guys that can squat really, really heavy. It all depends on your leverages and all that. But I've seen this thing about like people who can like lift really, really heavy. They tend to be a bit fat. To be honest, like you notice, like your strong men, they tend to have a bit of a gut, don't they? And it has to do with like because especially when it comes to the bench press, it adds a bit of padding, and when they're like lowering the bar down, they don't have to like lower it as far for it to touch the chest. So could it be seen as maybe like cheating? But they're not having to lower it down as far and not having to push it up as far. So it's not as taxing. So yeah, basically that's I think what a lot of it comes down to. There's probably other reasons as well, but other reason is that they're always in a bulking state. They're not actually ever going to be in a cut. So whenever you're in a cut, you're not able to progress with strength, and you're just gonna. A lot of people find that they stagnate in strength when they're on a cut. So yeah, I mean it's good for like people doing like gymnastics and stuff like that to try and stay lean, doing like calisthenics because it has to do with strength to body weight ratio. So you want to be prioritizing being lean with that. But when it comes to like brute strength, it's about like just like mass moves mass kind of thing. It's just kind of so that they can afford to get a bit chubby with that sort of stuff. It doesn't so it's actually going to even give them a bit of a benefit. You look different today. Why? How do I look different today? I guess we all look slightly different every day, really. But yeah, how's everybody's day going so far? I hope you're all having a good one. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. That'd be really appreciated. Yeah, so it says we've got 393 views on this live. Wow. It looks good to you guys. Oh, thank you, Ali. How are you doing this morning? I hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining me. Hello, yeah, Sam, you alright? How are we doing, people? Share this out if you can. Subscribe if you're new here. All that good stuff. James says, this is a stream. No shit, Sherlock. Yeah. Hey, hi James, how you doing? So yeah, I think David Attenborough voice, please. I'm trying to think how do you do the David Attenborough voice? Real, yeah, I'm real. Yeah, how you doing, James? Hope you're doing well this morning. Thank you for joining me. David Attenborough. I don't know, what would you say in the David Attenborough voice? I don't even know I don't really watch David Attenborough. It's just, I know he's like into like nature and shit like that. Can you do one arm push-up? Not like full, but I can try. I'll show you how. It's just, yeah, let me try it. But yeah, let's see. So with the one arm push-up, you kind of like do like this. I just can't go all the way down. It's yeah. It's crazy how these people can do like one arm pull-ups and shit like that.
They can do all kinds of crazy stuff, weighted pull-ups. I mean, it just gets very, yeah, it just gets very crazy. That some of the stuff like the weighted dips, and I can barely even do just regular dips. Do 2-arm push-up. I mean, like, I can do different like variations of push-ups and what have you. Like, I can do what they call like archer push-ups, where you can do like this. Alright, thank you, Shadma. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day today, people. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. Thanks for the 12 likes. Can we get the likes up? So, how's there 50 people here and only 12 likes? Come on, guys. What is wrong with everybody? What's going on? Who are all these people? You're Indian, yeah, welcome in. Hope all is well with you. But yeah, 58 people in here apparently. James says, he. Yeah, drink water, yeah, will do. Yeah, so, actually 13, what, who's 13? You mean you're 13? Or what do you mean 13? But yeah, it's good as well to get a bit of a workout in while I'm here. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone there. Yeah, what do you mean 13? What's 13? Sorry. Hope you're all having a good day anyway. Hi, Aline. Your dedication for this channel is impressive. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I'm really gonna. Oh, 12 likes. It says 30. It says 12 on my end. It's good. Maybe it just says different things on different ends. I don't know, but it says 12 on my end. But even if it says 13, it's still low. 45 people here. Who are they all? Come and say hello, guys. What is going on here? I don't know. I've noticed it last night where it was a bit like this, where it was just like a bit like they were saying there were all these people here, but where are they all? Like, why is there no one saying anything? I don't know. But anyway, thank you for joining me. Hope everyone's well. You know, it's part of the, what's that mean? Part of the what? Kahi. What's that? Yeah, thank you for the likes, everybody. Let's see if we can get 100 people in here, you know? That'd be epic. You know, dead people are not alive. No, they are alive, actually. Yeah, no, they're alive. Hello, AJ Kumar, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day so far. Thank you for joining me. Subscribe if you're new here. That'd be really appreciated. Yeah, so yeah, dead people are alive. You know, that's the reality that we live in. You know, peace is, what is it? Peace is, war. No, war is peace. I mean, it's always like Orwellian thing, like freedom is slavery, you know? Yeah. Hello to you, MH37 Mumbai. How you doing today? Welcome in here. Yeah, Assalamu welcome. All right. It sounds a bit like Salam Alaikum. Is it a bit similar to that then? War is peace, freedom is slavery. Yeah, that's it. You know, that's yeah. It's just. That's the, can you fight? I guess. It's not really something I'd want to do, but I guess I could hold my own if I had to. But yeah, how you doing, people? I hope you're all well. Yeah. And what's that? Yeah. What do you mean? Yeah, I'll reply. I don't know. Yeah, hi MH37 Mumbai. What's your name? Hope you're having a blessed day, everybody. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. That would be really appreciated. So what shall we talk about next then? Anyone got any topics you'd like me to talk about? I'm not married, no. I'm a single. I'm a single Pringle. Yeah. Hi, KO lover, Israel or Palestine. I don't want to talk about that on here because I was talking about this the other day and it just ended up causing an argument. So I just learned that it's best to not really talk about these issues everyone's going to have their own opinion on it, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna stay out of it. I'd rather not talk about such contentious issues, really, because yeah, I've realised it's not a good idea. Hi, David, how you doing? What do you mean? Bowl of water. Single Pringle ready to mingle. Oh yeah. I don't know, we'll see, but yeah, I've been kind of like losing a bit of faith in modern dating with just the way that people are these days, but I don't know. Hello, hi, what's your name? I'm new here, and I think you're doing a good job. Keep it up. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, if you could subscribe, that would be really great, because I'm really trying to build this up, and we're going to get monetized here soon, so I'm really looking forward to, hello, Shannon. Yeah, so you commented on my video. Hello, Michelle. Seems to be doing better on here than we did on TikTok with all, 38,000 followers. It's crazy, isn't it, Where am I from? It's from the UK. How about yourself? Hello, Vishal, you alright? Good morning to you. How's your day going so far? Hope you're having a good one. I mean, we're growing pretty fast on here, so like, what do you mean, Sam? Hello, Nemo. How you doing? Welcome in. Shannon says, shame about your TikTok. It is what it is, but, we're on here now, and we seem to be doing alright, so, yeah. If anything, we seem to be growing faster on here than we did on TikTok, so, yeah. You guys got to try and look at it as a positive, that, maybe it was for the oh, you're UK as well, James, yeah. Which part, if you don't mind? Yeah, I'm in York myself. It is what it is, you just gotta do what you gotta do, but, it was maybe, I just found a lot of the people, to be honest, on TikTok are quite annoying. I'm not saying you are, but yeah, I'm just saying a lot of the people in general on that app find quite toxic, and yeah, there's a lot of just stupid people on that app, and not all of them are really that interested in having a proper conversation. So, but yeah, East Anglia. Yeah, what did they say in East Anglia? It's like, it's beautiful in East Anglia, isn't it? Like, yeah, they say beautiful, don't they? Yeah, everyone, let's subscribe and get him to reach mobilization. Or do you mean monetize? Did you mean monetization, or are you just trying to be funny about mobilization? Yeah, how are we doing this morning? Are you still there, Shannon? I hope everything's alright with you, though. How did you find me on here, then? Yeah, how did you find me account? You just searching for my name or something, and I come up or something, I don't know. But, yeah, how are we doing, everybody? Thank you for joining me. Some people, I think, they accidentally found me on here or something, but... yeah, I don't know what you're saying, Shadmer. It's probably is that some people on here don't even speak English, so what's up with that, If you come here, then shouldn't you be speaking English, then? I don't know. But yeah, I hope everyone's well today. Good to see you all. Share the live out if you can. James says I was on shorts and it popped up. Okay, fair enough. Sam says exactly what? Sorry. Thank you for the 14 likes, everybody. Can we get the likes up in here, please, if you don't mind? Yeah, so don't know what we can talk about, but yeah, if you've got anything you'd like to talk about, any topics you'd like to address, let me know. We can anything around health, well-being, etc. Stuff that how's it going, Godzilla? Good to see you again. Hope your day is going well. Do you play games? I used to at one time. I used to like Need for Speed and stuff like that, but I haven't played video games for a long time. What's your favorite video game then, or did you talk about video games? Used to like a lot of racing games and stuff like that mainly, but yeah, what's everybody up to today? Anyone got any plans? Yeah, anyone got anything exciting planned for today? Let me know. But yeah, what shall I do? Maybe I could do another. What's this? Hello, Ryan. Okay, whatever. Still being stupid in here, right? Oh well. But yeah, thank you for joining me this morning, everybody. Yeah. Maybe I could do some more of the workout stuff. I don't know whether people want to see that. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Let me think if there's anything else I could show you. How much can you curl? It's not really something I really kind of... The thing with that sort of stuff is like, it's not really something I kind of try to measure. I just go for reps really, and try to focus on form and not cheat reps so much, because like people can be like, oh, I can curl like 50 kilos per hand, and it's like, yeah, but they're probably just using a bunch of like swinging that with they're probably using a lot of their other muscles, like the shoulders, for example, like they're to YouTube. What do you mean? What do you mean he kind of does what? Oh yeah, the whole hurricane thing. Hello Hamzi, how you doing? Good morning to you all. Hope you're all having a blessed day. Share this out if you can. Subscribe if you're new here. I mean, I've got some weights in this bag, so this is an idea, right? If you don't have weights, get yourself just you know, you could use a bag full of weights. You could put tins in there. You could put water bottles in it, whatever, bucks, anything. And what I would do is, let me just show you, right? I'll just put the phone down here so you can see what I'm doing. So I could just, like, you know, there's a few kilos in here, but I could just, like, I'll just use this handle right here and just, like, put my fingers in there and just, like, I mean, you could do it the normal way, but I've actually heard that doing it that way is not as effective. And I've seen people doing, like, where they would do it on an angle, like a incline curls and stuff like that. One way I figured a way to actually kind of do that with the bag is to kind of, what I did, it might sound a bit weird, but it kind of works, is I kind of just kind of like try to hold it out like that, and I'll use my other hand as a guide to try and make sure it doesn't move away from that position, and kind of just do it at like an angle, so you can get a bit of an angle, so you're not, cause it's said to like work more of the full bicep when you're doing it that way, opposed to just doing like normal bicep curls. Oh yeah, thank you, James. Yeah, 15 likes, thank you very much. So that's just a tip for if you want to use it with the, and you'll be able to get more out of less weight, because yeah, you don't necessarily need to use really heavy weights to get the, you know, as long as you're using enough reps and you're using, you know, proper technique where you're focusing on time under tension and that kind of stuff, slowing the eccentric down, so then you can still get you know, muscle gain from that. So it's just about, yeah, there is really no excuses. Like, people are like, oh, I don't have the equipment, blah blah blah. Like, there's equipment that you can use around your house. I can do side lateral raises with that. I can do weighted push-ups. I can do. Hi Vinod, how you doing? You alright? Good morning to you. Hope you're having a blessed day. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. So there really is no excuse. Like, if you wanna get in shape, you wanna, you know, like, you don't even need a gym. Like, you could literally just get the weights, put it on your back, and do. You could do your back squats with that. You could even do front squats. There's different things you can do with it. You can even do leg curls with it. And if there's things you can't do with it, just get some resistance bands and you can do shit with that. You know, it's, I'm 29, but yeah, a lot of people think I look younger, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know, like, I would hope that I'm gonna age well, because I try to keep myself healthy at least to some degree. I mean, you know, so I find that if people think I look older than my age, I find it as an insult. Even when people think I look my age, I find that as an insult, because I'm trying my best to look as young as I can, for as long as I can, because I see most people who just kind of look like shit, even at my age. And they're like, because they smoke a lot or they drink a lot and they're doing all this shit, partying. So I'm like, I don't want to look like these people at my age. So I find it kind of like insulting if people say that, but maybe it's my beard, I don't know. That might put a few years on me, I don't know. And make me look kind of older than it should, but... Oh yeah, I suppose 95, yeah. I suppose that's true, yeah, but some people just try to, I don't know, say stuff like, oh, you look like you're 39. I think they're trying to piss me off or something. Yeah, people are trying to like piss me off and like, yeah, just get inside my head or something, and it's like, yeah, just, yeah, I don't know. But anyway, but yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's just that when people start saying, "Oh, you look a certain age," I can find that quite, I don't know. It can make me a bit self-conscious and like, yeah. What's that? I don't play Clash of Clans. No, I don't play any games really. Hi, New Day. How you doing? Retired rugby league players. What about them? Hi, Thien. You got a six-pack. Well, I'm working on it, but this is where we're at. No, there's a bit of. Let me just show you where we're at right now. So there's a bit of like definition coming through, but yeah, it's just a lot of it's lighting and pump is going to help as well. But yeah, thing is, most of this stuff that you see online, like the six packs, are kind of misleading. They use the best lighting, they use all these different things to try and look the best that they can. But yeah, where am I from? The UK. What about yourself? You're just perfect. Don't care about people. In fact, you look like Harry Kane. I don't even think I look that much like him. I think I look better than him, to be honest. But so yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should be saying that because then I'd be insulting Harry Kane. But I don't know. It's just that, yeah. I don't know. Just Harry Kane kind of has some like different kind of features to me. That's like, I don't know. His face is a bit more kind of like. He's got a bit of like more horse face, I would say. Shall we call it? I don't know. Yeah. I actually used to have a bit of that one time because I think it might have been before I started the mewing stuff. In fact, I could show you an old photo. It might be interesting to show you because this is just. Hang on, I'll just find this photo because it's quite interesting from the high grad students. So this was back when I think it was just before I turned 21. So this was about 8 years ago. Just gonna try and find the photo because it's quite interesting to like show you the difference. I just need to. Yeah, here we go. Right. So yeah, so this is like an old passport photo that I had done back in 2016. So yeah, this is so I'll show you this, right? Look at this. Look at the difference between this. Look at that. Now, you could say that was maybe before the thing is, I was just about to turn 21 there, I think it was July 2016. Do I play any sports? Not really, I just do fitness. But look at this, right? Look at the jawline on that. Kind of weak looking, isn't it? Like, not exactly, yeah. Also, look at the neck as well, looks kind of weak. So yeah, just weak kind of looking features, really. Look at it now. You can see there's definitely some changes. Look, if we get it real close like that, and we can look at the neck compared to what it is now, it's definitely changed. So yeah, so that's what I looked like in 2016. I had kind of, I mean, the hairstyle's a bit different and all that as well, but yeah, kind of just kind of look a bit weak and kind of a bit like horse-faced and just like, you see there's more angle to my jaw, so I'm wondering if that is the mewing that helps with that perhaps. I don't know, what do you guys think? I want to know what you guys think about that. Is it from chewing more dense food perhaps? Because when you chew like, say, like I chew a lot of like nuts and things like that, maybe that's helped with strengthening my jaw. Because I would chew lots and lots of nuts. They're really like, all that constant chewing, that might have strengthened up the jaw muscles and made it, so when people like look at themselves and think, oh, I've got a weak jaw, but the thing is you might be able to like do something about that. Unless it's like recessed, but even then there's still some stuff you could do to make it look more, just like more pronounced and more like defined. And like, you could have like a bit more angularity possibly. But yeah, thank you, Hamza. Yeah, make sure you subscribe if you're new here, everybody. So yeah, so that's just like an example. I don't know if it was the mewing, perhaps. Maybe that was a little bit of it. But I think, yeah, maybe the chewing the like tougher food, because my diet used to be really, really bad. I used to have like really a lot of soft food and a lot of just real processed crap. But yeah, like chewing more like harder foods, that's meant to help with the jaw. Oh, thank you, Hamza. Yeah. So I'm just wondering what you guys think. Could that potentially be what's helped my jaw, or is it just because it wasn't fully developed? But like I said, I was nearly turned 21 there, so I would have thought that my jaw had almost like fully developed there. But the amount of difference between that and now is quite different, really. So how is it that my jaw had developed so much? Because they say, I think I heard that it fully develops at 25 possibly, but that's when it, I've heard it where that's when it comes fused. Because they say like you won't get benefits from mewing after 25. I'm just wondering, can I talk with you? Okay, Hamzi, what do you want to talk about? So I'm wondering, guys, what you think about that. Like, is it the mewing? Is it the chewing? Or what? Or is it just that I hadn't fully developed? Because, like I said, I was nearly 21 on that photo, and I mean, I was pretty much developed like I was quite a quick developer. I grew really tall really quickly. I think I actually grew to almost the height that I am now by the time I turned 13, 14. Like, I didn't grow anymore after about 14, 15 years old. I shot above everybody in class. There was only one person in, there was actually one person in my, I think it was in science class, and he was like almost the same height as me. I think he was maybe like an inch shorter though, but they would call us like the Twin Towers. We were like the tallest people in the class. We were sat next to each other, so we were like the Twin Towers. Hi, me, how you doing? Probably Ronaldo. I mean, so I'm not really bothering about that, really. I'm just talking on here, really, if you don't mind. Hi, Elite, how you doing? Hope everyone's having a blessed day. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. That'll be really appreciated. Yeah, so what's up, everybody? Yeah, hope everyone's day's going well so far. Come and have a chat with us. Let's so get to know each other. But yeah, what would you like to talk about, guys? Yeah, come and enter, guys. Come on, let's have something. Yeah. You're the best. Oh, thank you very much, Hamzy. Hello, the Flameheart one. Not too bad, thank you. What about yourself? What was your name? Have you been here before, or are you new here? If anybody's new, can you please subscribe? I was just talking about the whole mewing thing. I was just showing you a photo from like, a few years ago where if you look at the difference, like, look at this. Look at the difference in the jawline. Yeah, can you see that, right? Look at that. Can you see that compared to now? There's definite improvements there, right? You can't deny it, right? Look at the angle of the jaw there. Like, look at it now. It's a lot sharper. You can see look at it. Look at that. Look at it now. So yeah, talk about One Direction, please. I'm not interested in One Direction. Yeah, but it's sad about the Liam Payne dying though. That is sad though. But yeah, nice dude. Yeah. What are you on about the? So I guess maybe that could show that there is something to the looksmaxxing thing, because yeah, now there might be 1 in 100 people that say I look better before, but if you look at just like the jawline and you look at the face, it looks like wider. The jaw is a lot wider there, and it's just, also my neck has improved as well from probably just like doing the training. And I haven't really done like specific neck training, but you will train your neck to a degree just by doing a lot of your compound movements and stuff. Like for example, if you're doing a lot of shrugs and stuff like that, you're probably going to train your neck to a degree with things like that. DAX music, what do you mean? DAX music. Yeah, how are we doing today, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. Thank you for joining me. Share this out if you can. Subscribe if you're new here. But yeah, it's just I'm just wondering what you guys think about that. With the, is mewing legit? Do you think? Because looking at that, my jawline just looks so much kind of weaker on that picture there. I don't know if it was just development, like was I not maybe fully developed there and just kind of. But like I said, I was almost 21 there, so I would have thought that, I don't know, but I might actually maybe I should put a post out about that and see what people think, and because that's just what's that, you exercise for your jawline. I don't do anything specifically, it's just that since I started eating like proper food, like eating nuts and things like that, like stuff that's a bit chewy, because I used to hate eating chewy food, and it might have just been because my jaw was so weak, and I was just like, I didn't like bothering to chew on things, like I wouldn't like these like hard, foods and stuff. But I've noticed that since, that I don't really kind of, I actually like to chew it down on like harder foods now more, but I think that may have been part of it. I don't know if it's the mewing, whether it's to do with the sticking the tongue to the roof of your mouth. That's supposed to help with the development of your jawline. So, but that was before I turned 25. So maybe I still had that window where I could have actually improved things. So, because they say before you turn 25, you've still got a chance to get that kind of sharper jaw, like. Because maybe it was a bit, I don't know if it was recessed there, it's hard to tell. I don't think I've ever had a recessed jaw though, but it was more just that the jaw just was not as, that you can sort of see the angles a bit more, but like on this photo here, it just looks so kind of weak in comparison. Like, and I was trying to think, well, maybe it's because I was, tilted down slightly perhaps. And you can see that, if you tilt down, it kind of looks a bit, but I really doubt that that's really had anything to do with it. It doesn't look like I'm really tilting downwards. It looks like I'm, pretty much looking straight across. And, but yeah, so I don't think that's really it. It's just, it just seemed like I've actually improved my jaw, so that's good. So, yeah, so it kind of goes to show you can have a glow up, and, like, if you're, say, like, you're in your teens, your early 20s, there's still a chance that you can, like, really sort of make improvements on things. So there's only so much you can do, but there's things that you can improve on. So, yeah, I feel like in the old pic you were more skinny. Yeah, there was that. I think that was probably a part of it. You can see in the, you can see the neck there. Look at how thin my neck was. Look at that. It just looks like someone could just, grip me around the throat and just like, and it would just like, and it would, I would just like get my throat just like, squeezed or something, just like, it just looks kind of weak. And I was kind of like skinny to skinny fat there, I would say, kind of just, I was just kind of a bit like, where I was a bit like, just no muscle there, but with a slight little bit of fat around the stomach area, but wasn't in like the best shape there. And thing is, I actually got worse from there, believe it or not, where I just got so skinny, where I was basically hardly eating anything at one point, and I just got into some crazy kind of fads. And you've got to really be careful what you believe in online. Oh, thank you, the Flame Light one. What's your name, by the way, anyway? You got to be careful what you believe in online, because there's a lot of just bullshit out there online, isn't there? You've got to really just question everything that you see on this, So, but yeah, how are we doing today, people? I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, so what would you like to talk about next then? But yeah, that's just like a kind of, it's just a case, it's just one example of it. I mean, I don't know. I'm curious to wonder like what caused the jaw to become more developed, perhaps. Is it just something that happens when you start training, perhaps? Is it something that your jaw starts to become more, because you know, when you're training a lot, I don't know what it is, but your jaw isn't really used in the when you're doing lifting the weights and stuff. So hi Coram, how you doing? Why does this guy look constipated? Whatever. Here we go. Yeah, anyway, welcome in everybody. Hope you all have a blessed day. Thank you for joining me today, everybody. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. What shall we talk about next then, people? If you have anything you'd like to talk about, then feel free to put it in the chat. Thea says, what do you eat? I eat a lot, like I say, I eat a lot of nuts. I eat a lot of like whole grains, fruit, vegetables, mainly that kind of stuff. I also sometimes have mushrooms and things like lentils. They're pretty good. They're good sources of like lean proteins and stuff. So yeah, but yeah, that's what I do. I don't actually take any protein powder. Actually, I just eat enough food to where I get enough protein in. So yeah. So I usually get about maybe 130 to 150 grams per day, something like that. But they found that like you don't really need more than 1.6 grams per kilo of body weight per day. So any more than that's probably overkill, or at least very much diminishing returns. So yeah. I randomly entered your live feed. I was searching on a game called Rainbow Six Siege, and your live just popped it in there. Oh really? Oh wow. Well. Yeah, this is the thing. It's like you can be searching for one thing, and then something pops up, and then you end up like getting distracted, and it's like, how did I end up spending an hour here or something? It's just mad how that happens, isn't it? Yeah, and it's like, what? How the hell did I end up here? Like for so long, it's like sometimes you're planning to go home somewhere, and then you just end up talking to somebody, and it's like, how's it going, Onika? Hope you're well. Oh yeah, welcome in. Nice to meet you, Onika. Yeah, make sure you subscribe if you're new here. That'd be really appreciated. Yeah, but yeah, what's up, everybody? Thank you for the 17 likes, everybody. Can we get to 20 likes real quick? Gaming Vibes 95. Hi, how you doing? That damn out of nowhere. I'm just watching some shorts. Yeah. Hi, Nigel. I don't do the flat Earth stuff. It's kind of like ridiculous, isn't it? I 600 Plant Life. Hi, how you doing? Free the herbs and war and good health. And the war and good health. Yeah, that's it. How you be? You alright? Yeah, from New York City. Nice to meet you. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here, people. That'd be really appreciated. But yeah, into like health and well-being and shit like that. That's good. Love your videos. Oh, thank you, Anika. Thank you, Gaming Vibes 95. Yeah, so you're body 95 as well, then. Yeah. Yeah, but I feel like it's cool to spend time with you. You're a cool man, by the way. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah. I like talking about like health and fitness and stuff like that. What's it? Federally recognized medicinal herbs as human rights. Yeah, I understand. Like, because a lot, like for example, like they're trying to ban certain things, and it's like, a lot of like for example, like looking at like say like mushrooms, medicinal mushrooms, shall we call them? And like we talked about this the other day about like the psilocybin and how it might actually have a therapeutic use, and it's been shown to be like some of the least deadly drugs out there, actually. Hi, Squibbles. How you doing today? Welcome in here. So, yeah, it's like apparently one of the least. I think it's the least deadly drug is psilocybin, but yet they'll let people drink alcohol. That's fine, apparently. Hello, Elric. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Definitely has a therapeutic effect. Yeah, they don't like people taking that stuff, but yet they're okay with people taking alcohol, smoking cigarettes or cigars. I mean, what a joke. It's good health and environmental well-being. Yeah. Thank you. You're welcome. What is your gender? I identify as a tree. Yeah. I'm tremendous. His body is fine now. He shouldn't lose weight again. Yeah, that's it. Because I went through like a kind of self-destruction period, but sometimes we have to go through certain periods in our lives to then kind of just. I feel like that everything that happens to us happens for us now. It's like kind of. My perspective on things now has changed, and like all these things have happened to me. I'm not going to like be like a victim and be like feel so kind of sorry for myself and all that when things are going bad, and it's like you have to kind of see it as a good thing no matter what happens. Dixit, yeah, I'm a tree. Identify as who, I identify as who, what, where, why, when. And, you know, like, remember that in school, the 5 W's, who, what, where, why, when. Yeah, so this is, again, how's it going? Yeah, search Botswana, Africa, that's where I'm from. Oh yeah, I know where Botswana is, yeah. But yeah, again, is this mewing, or is it just like eating chewier foods, or something else? Is it just the developmental process or something? Identify as it. Oh yeah. I don't know. I just, like I was saying last night, I think that it's getting a bit ridiculous where people seem to care so much about, you know, what gender someone calls them. You know, I just think it's like, why does that matter so much to you that you're gonna like? It's like there's all these kind of like, you know, these snowflakes and these. I just think that they're trying to just get a bunch of attention, and you know, I don't know, like there's a lot of narcissistic kind of people nowadays, isn't there? Because all this, like, you know, these chronically online people who need to, you know, tell everybody what their genders are, like these neo-pronouns and all this kind of crap. Like anybody gives a crap. I mean, developing brains, right? Okay, Elric, Dean says, do you take protein? I just said I just tend to try and eat mostly whole foods, and that seems to give me enough protein. Like, for example, we've got some almonds here. So these are like, there is a good source of protein. There's about 21% protein. You have quite a lot of fats as well, but it's a good like bulking food if you want to, you know, healthy foods to bulk up on. I would say nuts are a good one. Seeds, a lot of seeds as well, like hemp seeds are a good one. Yeah, things like that really I would recommend. Pumpkin seeds, good one as well. Lots of protein in them. Yeah. Where are you from? I'm from the UK. What about you? So you could like mix some. You could make you could make like healthy like flapjacks and stuff like that with like you could put like pumpkin seeds in them. You could put oats in them. And I've tried doing like healthier flapjacks where I would just use banana, like mashed banana, as like a binder, and that kind of worked to a degree, I guess. Yeah, I've tried that before, and I would just bake it, and I would, it would kind of give it a little bit of a slight kind of sweet taste. And what's this, spirulina? Spirulina is supposed to be good for you, but be careful with that because I've heard it can actually inhibit B12 absorption because it has these B12 analogs which are like a pseudo B12 that's not like real B12, but it tricks the body into thinking it's B12, and it can actually interfere with it. So yeah, spirulina, and I think chlorella as well, possibly, but you can get like actual B12 from, well, you can either get it from animal products, or you can get it, I've heard you can actually get it from mushrooms in some cases. Like I've heard shiitake mushrooms have a bit, another type of mushrooms, and in fact there's actually a supplement that you can get that actually is from shiitake mushroom. If I remember, you can, so if people don't eat like animal products, then that's because I think it's where they're grown is a lot of like in a lot of this dirt where it's actually they get a lot of the B12 bacteria. So yeah, mushrooms are quite good for us. Yeah, mushrooms have good benefits like beta glucan. Oats have a lot of beta glucan as well, and it's meant to be good for your it's good for your body. It's said to help lower cholesterol. It's said to help other things as well. I'm not exactly sure. I need to look more into it. But I've been looking into this thing called methylene blue, which is something I've been really fascinated with lately because someone I had on the live the other week was talking to me about it and how it's got so many health benefits. He's been taking it for his brain fog. So if anyone's going through brain fog, maybe look into methylene blue because it may have some therapeutic use for that. But you've got to be careful which one you're taking. Don't take industrial grade. Make sure it's been approved for like use in humans. Hi, Living Life. How are you doing? Dr. Berg talks about what is that? Are you on about methylene blue or something else? But yeah, I've seen stuff like on Dr. Eric Berg. But yeah, Methylene blue, yeah, it's the pigment that you get in blue jeans, but they actually found that it was able to treat different diseases. They accidentally found it as like a sort of I think dementia or something like that. It helped with things like that, and then they found more recently that it can help with a lot of different things. Living Life says yes, oh yeah. Sounds like stuff Walter White was cooking. Oh, really? What sounds like what stuff Walter White was cooking? What do you mean? Then you remember there are poisonous types that look identical to non-poisonous ones. Yeah. What we're talking about here. Poisonous what? Sorry? Methylene blue sounds like a street drug. I know it does a bit, but we look into it. Apparently, when you put it in your mouth, like it makes your tongue go blue. So yeah, that's one of the side effects though. But yeah, they mean blue. Oh yeah, it sounds like a bit like that. Yeah. Hi Hassan, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day today, people. But yeah, it's just like it's said to help also maybe potentially with things like COVID, like long COVID, and actually help with your immune system and help to improve your mitochondrial function. It's supposed to have a myriad of different potential with it. So. Another thing I've been looking into is red light therapy. That's quite fascinating as well, and the research that's been coming out with that, because it's like quite a new technology, but it's another one of these biohacks that people can do to help improve their health. So there's all these new technologies that keep coming out that may potentially be able to offset a lot of different illnesses and stuff, but this red light therapy might actually help with repair from exercise. I've also heard it can even help with things like wound repair, like with people who have like things like gunshot wounds and things like that, and it might even help to speed up the recovery because it increases like your immune cells and so yeah. Did you take the COVID shots? No, I didn't. I don't believe in that stuff personally, but I don't like mind if people do take it. It's not anything to do with me, but yeah. Personally, I just think it's. It just gave me a bad taste in my mouth, the fact that they were pushing so hard on something that is experimental for people to take. Good for you, says Living Life. Oh yeah. So I personally think that it's just a real kind of concerning when you're pushing something on people that hasn't even been through the full testing. And I would even say at this point, it's still kind of, well, there's still things coming out, and yeah. Keep hearing people getting all kinds of illnesses, but I don't know if it's slowed down now because less people are taking it. But yeah, I would not take that stuff to save my life, to be honest with you. But yeah, each to their own. Hi, Rhythm Within, how you doing? Bro doesn't move his forehead and eyes to his different emotions. Are you an AI? No, it's just I'm just like that. I guess maybe it's my autism or something, and unless I'm really really happy, then I don't hardly show any emotions. Hello, Issa. How you doing? Thoughts on the US election? To be honest, I don't really care that much. Like, I just think they're all a bunch of puppets, in my opinion. And it's just you get all these people really kind of hysterical over it on both sides, and it's like I just don't even care. It's so polarized over there, isn't it? Like the politics. I just think it's all a joke, to be honest. A friend lost a leg to the COVID shot, got the 120,000 government payout. Wow, that is crazy, but yeah, it still doesn't like get you your leg back, but that is messed up. That yeah, it's like I hear stuff from even my dad. I think on his second dose had some adverse reaction as well. So I'm like, and he even stopped taking it after that. I think so. Yeah, but it's just funny. It's not even funny. It's just like, as in, like, it's odd how like they're telling everyone to take it, and then even when people take it, then they still get the virus. And it's like, and they can still spread it. So they were told, oh yeah, if you take the shots, that it'll stop you from spreading the virus. And that's what they told you, but we were just following the science, and it's like, yeah, it's just. But it's like they just conveniently only follow the science that kind of like fits their narrative. I didn't get any college shots either. Oh yeah, it doesn't do a thing, but it proves they admitted it caused it. Yep, I know. Cold showers 12 months because they said with lower heart rate you get used to it. Yeah. I've heard like saunas can do that as well, possibly. I've heard of Aurelius, but I've not actually read it though. The government is like one leg up the life of all these people. Yeah, exactly. Meditations. I was talking about this the other day. I think meditation, anything can be meditation, is if you focus, is the idea. It's all about focus on the present. You could go for a bike ride, and if you're just kind of enjoying yourself, you're just in that moment. That is like a meditation. It's like, if you can be like mentally relaxed, then that is a form of meditation. If you just kind of studying, or if you're doing like say reading a book, or if you're learning an instrument perhaps, and you're just in that zone, or if I'm just like learning a magic trick, for example, then I'm meditating. What is your job? I'm not a whole lot at the moment. I'm just kind of, I do a bit of stuff online, like I do like kind of bits of odd tasks and stuff, but yeah, I'm trying to make a go of this at the moment, and like try to build up this account. I'm going to get monetized on here, so that's going to be my goal for I want to try and make it on here. So it's good, looks good so far. We seem to be doing well. We seem to be growing at an exponential rate. So yeah, I remember hello to you, tell me a secret. It was a punk. Oh really? All right, a punk. Do you mean like a punk is in a bad thing, like? Or do you mean it in a good way? Because some people say a punk is like a bad thing, but some people see punk as like someone who's like a rebel or something like that. So it all depends on the context of it or something. Both. What do you mean? Both good and bad, you mean? Anyway, what's your name anyway? Nice to meet you. Hope all is well with you. But yeah, Elric says, Marcus Aurelius. Yeah, I've heard of him, but not actually really looked into him. So what was he all about then? Like, let's have a look. Marcus Aurelius. I might have to like look into it, but it's just stuff on meditation. But I don't know. I think like, you know, there's something for like breath work. Like, you know, like when people doing breath work, there's like a time for that. But I think you should also just be trying to enjoy life. I mean, I don't see the point in just, you know, kind of doing boring shit for hours a day. It's like, ain't nobody got time for that, you know. A bigger punk was Augustus. Oh, really? Yeah. I've been thinking of moving out the west. What do you think, Jimmy? I was talking about this the other day on a video, but I've kind of changed my mind on it. I was thinking about moving out to like somewhere like the Philippines, for example, because there's a cheaper cost of living over there. The life's generally, you know, like, you know, more kind of peaceful, but there's also a lot of problems that can go on over there as well. And the more I was thinking about it, the more I was a bit like, I don't know about this actually. Maybe this isn't a good idea. That's the problem with me. I tend to kind of like move to Israel. Why? But yeah, what you think then, Nisa? Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I'm just a bit like, my plan at the moment is to, I'm actually thinking of getting a caravan, like a static caravan. We go to war together. Oh, God. Yeah, anyway, so I was thinking of just getting myself a static caravan and just renting it out for parts of the year, which will pay off the expenses. Hello, Dale. Welcome. Have you been here all the time, or your thoughts on the Israelis attacks in Amsterdam? I don't know. I've not heard anything about that. I don't watch the news, so I don't really know anything about that. So, but yeah, caravan would be a good shout. Yeah. I mean, the thing is though, I was looking into this thing. Apparently, if I was to buy my own land, I can't even live on my own land without permission. What's all that about? It's like they'll say, oh, you need permission so that I could live for more than 28 days. I can only live there for 28 days at a time. On my own freaking land. Yeah. Now, they might come up with their arguments and be like, oh, well, you know, we've got to make sure, blah, blah, blah. It's like, but, you know, it's like, we have a right to have a shelter in it. That sucks. Yeah, I don't know if it's different in your country, but if you buy some animals, you can. But why should you have to, though? You should be able to do what you want. I mean, if it's your land, shouldn't you be able to just, like, live on it at least? I mean, I don't know. That's crazy that you need permission to live on your own land. I mean, that's what I've seen. I don't know how true it is, but nothing seems free. I know. Living life says exactly. Yeah, it's just there's all these like all this red tape. Like for example, if you wanted to like do rent out student accommodation, you have to go through a lot of red tape just to be able to do that. I understand that like there could be certain risks or whatever, but it's like I don't know. It just seems like they're intentionally making things more complicated than they have to be. Hello, Alex. Are you a bellend? I am bellend self. Yeah, so my pronouns are bellends and bellend self. Anyway, good to see you all. I hope you're having a good morning so far. Yeah, it should be your land period. Yeah, exactly. They might say about things such as, what if it sinks into the land or something and causes issues and that destroys the earth. That's all these excuses they can come up with. It's like they don't even trust people to. It's like they don't trust people to be responsible. I mean, you could argue in some odd case that someone might mess things up. I don't know, but it's just. Would you rather that or just have people? Hello, man, welcome in. Been watching you with my care lady help for in 10 minutes with friend doing shopping. Okay, no worries. I saw your video last night, but yeah, cool. It'd be great to have you come round. I'd look forward to that. I wonder if we could maybe even like do some video together, maybe when we actually meet up and we can have like a mum and son reuniting thing. But yeah, I feel like I've seen you on TikTok before. Yes, I had a TikTok, so you must have just happened to find me on here. But yeah, I got banned off TikTok. That's why I've started coming on here again. So yeah, so we're here now and we're growing on here seemingly faster than what I was on TikTok. So yeah, but yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Sorry, it was just I'm back. Everybody, fuck's sake. Right, yeah. It was just I didn't, because I noticed the views were dropping off, and I was like, hang on a second, why is the views dropping off so quickly? Let's see, hopefully it's back up. Hopefully it's, yeah. Hi, BGE, what we're talking about. It was just, sorry, it was just, I cut off a second, so, yeah, I'll get back into the chat then, and yeah, if anybody's new here, can you subscribe, please? That would be really appreciated. So, yeah, so I was just saying something about Mike Tyson, and yeah, so Mike Tyson and his old age training and how it could be quite dangerous because he's maybe not able to recover as well, perhaps. Anyway, damn, it seems to have dropped off now. Like it seems to have messed it up because of what the live going off for a minute there, and I don't know if it's going to build back up again, but some people seem to have left. We'll see how this goes, but how's it going, Agent M? What's the live about? We tend to talk a lot about health and well-being and a few other topics as well, but anything around self-improvement pretty much. So yeah, hopefully Tyson doesn't get hurt. I don't imagine he will. Yeah, hopefully nothing bad will happen, but you just got to take care of yourself is all I'm going to say. But yeah, how are we doing, people? I hope you're all doing well today. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, share this out, everybody, if you can, please. That would be really appreciated. But yeah, who have we got in here? I'm not a boxer now. It was just that Dale was asking me about Mike Tyson because of how he's like 60-year-old and getting back in the ring, and if that could be dangerous. So yeah, where you all from, everybody? I don't know. What shall we talk about next? I don't really have anything in particular to talk about. If anyone's got anything you'd like to ask, let me know. I'm not too sure, but yeah. Seems like a lot of people left because of. Oh well, never mind. We'll try and just keep this going for a bit. I probably won't be doing a restart because I shouldn't be probably staying too long. So we'll be back on later as well. So yeah. What shall we talk about then? Have you got anything you'd like to talk about? Anything, thing you'd like to ask? Where am I from? I'm from the UK. What about yourself? Let me know like what you'd like to ask, if there's anything around self-improvement or anything, or holistic self-improvement is kind of what I try to focus more on. But so come and chat with us, people. Yeah, I'm in York in the UK. Yeah. What happened to we had like 40 people in here, and it's like dropped off quite a bit. Fucking hell. I don't know. I don't even know if they were actual like real people though, if they were just bots or something, because it's just odd how they weren't saying anything. But maybe some people just do that. Some people like to just lurk. But yeah. I don't know, maybe I should do a restart. I don't know, because it's kind of gone quite dead now. I don't want to have to do that though, but maybe if I restart it, it'll push me out again. It's dropped off quite a bit now. Are you from California? Oh yeah. California? It's like so awesome. Do you know anything about awareness, meditation, spirituality? A little bit. Like I was saying before, to me, like meditation can be anything though. You don't have to be sitting in some lotus position and doing that kind of crap, but yeah, anything can be a form of meditation. It's all about being in the present moment, taking yourself away from distractions and just being present. It's all about focus. It's about hyper focus. And the thing with my autism is sometimes I can hyper focus on something, and that would be like my form of meditation. I guess it'd be like a kind of almost like a coping strategy to deal with all the chaos. Hello, Flashmaster. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's almost like a coping strategy with all the chaos going on in the world, that I'd have to have something to some kind of routine or something to focus on, because otherwise life would just seem so chaotic and random. And yeah, so that might be why maybe some autistic people would find that they can get into very obsessive behavior. But hope everyone's doing well. But some people can have autism and ADHD at the same time, which can be quite chaotic, because they kind of like, they sort of like interfere with each other. And yeah. Hi, Shubham, how you doing? The other day I was watching short videos of power slap. It's such a joke sport. There's no strategy, there's no art to it. They can't even defend themselves, and isn't fair if the one who slaps first and causes the opponent, the other guy has no chance. Exactly, it's just stupid. I don't understand why anyone would want to do that. Hi Sam, welcome back. BG says you should try it once you realize your thoughts, your life can change completely. I get what you're saying. I mean, I guess there's like a place for it, but when people just spend their whole life meditating, I'll see you later, Sam, then, okay? Like, I just don't understand it. People just wasting their whole life away, just like trying to think of nothing, because that's what they're trying to do. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm misunderstanding it with meditation, but anything can be meditation. Like I said, if you just focus your mind on something, you have to focus on something though. It's like, otherwise you'll just have these random thoughts going on in your head, even when you're trying to just like, just focus on your breathing. But like, for a lot of people that can get very boring after a while. I can't do that for ages. It would just get so boring. My mind would just wander. I agreed to live in some sort of monastery for your life. Just meditating sounds rather dull. Yeah, exactly. I don't understand how that would even be a good way to live, personally, but maybe I'm misunderstanding what they mean with the meditation and all that. And yeah. But I've heard though that if you meditate before sleep, it can actually decrease the need for sleep. I don't know how true this is, but it can sort of like mimic some of the effects of sleep. So, and you might even have an easier time getting to sleep, possibly because you're already in a more, your mind's more relaxed. So maybe it's something to incorporate for that, I guess. But it all depends really on on each individual, I suppose. But yeah, monks probably feel like they are helping the world as well, but I don't think so, because other people have to work and live a life while they are too busy trying to become enlightened. Yeah, it's not about not thinking, it's about realizing you're not your thoughts and you are just the awareness of them, meaning they have no effect on you. I mean, I get what you're saying. It's about trying to just like learn to not let your thoughts have any like effects on you. It's about like that's to me more like introspection and kind of like kind of just trying to kind of like I don't know, but yeah, it might sound a bit confusing now, but yeah, like the whole kind of there's this whole thing called the chimp paradox that I was looking into a while ago, and how like there's parts of the brain that are like for example like there's this kind of fight or flight or whatever, like the more the emotional irrational side of things, where it's like you'll panic and freak out in a certain situation because it maybe something happened in the past that reminds it of that, and it's like it's about learning to become mindful of that thought, and is that a rational thought, or is it because it's about using that rational part of your brain to be able to kind of keep it at bay, that kind of irrational side. It sounds almost cold, doesn't it, Jamie? All the atrocities going on in the world, all the starving people and people that have to work, and you have monks that basically just sit there all day. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Hello, Nika. But I think, yeah, if you're doing like the mindfulness practices of just like learning to not let negative thoughts, take a hold. I mean, there is a place for that. I mean, do you love your country? Not really. I don't love what it's become, and I don't really like what it's become at all, to be honest. It's become kind of a bit of a joke, if I'm totally honest with you, but everyone's going to have their own opinion. But yeah, but anyway, I hope everyone's doing well today. Hello, Abby. Did you do your sprint thing then, you were saying? I was wondering where you are, but yeah, I've had a pretty good live again this morning. There are so many people starving in Africa. I know, exactly. It's to just ignore all the atrocities. It's like, that's kind of like, you could say that's a bit selfish, really. But yeah, the thing is, we should maybe try and focus on what we can do about it. The thing is, though, at the same time, though, it's like, well, I was talking with someone a while ago, like, how could we end world hunger, for example, like, but is there a way that we can actually end world hunger? What do you think, people? Is that even possible? Is it even practical? I would say that it's something that's going to be a transition towards it with new technologies and things like that. That it'll just kind of be one of those things that will probably slowly get phased out. But we have to, I guess, just accept that certain things are the way that they are. And maybe if it's about that and just learning to just accept things for the way that they are, and not letting these negative thoughts in and be like, oh, there's all these bad things going on, because we can't do anything about it, really. I mean, yeah, you could do things for charity and help to, send food over, for example, like send aid their way. But, if that's something that's something you could do to help them, perhaps. But we can't actually, as an individual, stop anything much. It's just, all we can do is just do our bit to help, I guess. But people make fun of me at school because I'm African. Oh, really? Well, that's not good. But you got to realize that doesn't, sort of change that, that's doesn't mean that you're inferior or anything like that, is what I'm saying. Hey man, I'm back. Welcome back to Black Salami TV. I'm doing fine, thank you. Hope you're doing well yourself. I did do my sprint run all the way up the hill and currently enjoying the views. Oh, really? Well, yeah. Well, that's good, yeah. So it was like a hill sprint, was it then? Yeah, that's it's good to like have that kind of like reward. Problem is that sometimes like people will like, for example, they'll drive their way up to like the top of a hill, but then it's like they didn't have to work for it. Hello, Oni Madrid AMP, how you doing? Massive hill sprint, but it's like if you put yourself through something kind of a bit challenging, then that's a better reward, in my opinion. How's life? Not too bad, thank you. What's your name, by the way? Nice to meet you. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. Like if you put yourself through something a bit, either you ride your bike up it or you run up it or something like that, then it's going to feel a lot more rewarding because you know that you had to go through some struggle to get there instead of just driving up it where you could just drive up it in a minute. Like, that's not going to feel like any sense of achievement. You haven't actually had to put any effort in, really. So I think that's the problem. Hello to you, Tito. Trump, I can do a bit of a Trump impression. That's not fake news. I'm one of the greatest Trump impersonators in the world. Yeah. Anyway, welcome in everybody. I hope you're all doing well. Yeah, very good. Very good. That's what they're saying it like, you get like the, that would be, if I was to do like, I gotta be a bit careful what I do on here, but yeah, very good. Jolly good. Hilarious. Oh yeah. Anyway, thank you for the 22 likes, everybody. Yeah, I love Trumpy bit. Oh, that's good. Are you English? Yes, I'm English, yeah. I still keep seeing people doing that English or Spanish thing. I'm like, what are you even on about? Anyway. But yeah, it's good to, like I said, put yourself through a bit of a challenge so then when you do get the reward, like, it's a lot more rewarding, if you get me. Whereas, if you drive your way up a hill, then it's like, yeah, you're not really going to appreciate this as much. So what I've come to realize is that adversity can actually be a blessing in disguise. Like, for example, the people that were born without the riches, that when they actually finally do become successful, that then they're going to appreciate it a lot more. Whereas the people that were born into wealth, then they're less inclined to actually appreciate it. Hello, Shubham. I'm finally ending my toxic relationship. Has been liberating, and I'm excited to prioritize self-care, my tech job, and personal interests. So that's good then. Yeah, I had this bit of a toxic relationship that I got out of, and yeah, just like a bunch of gaslighting and narcissism and all that. Hi, Daniel Nixon. I had this thing called Sultana brand. Why? What did you have? Anyway, but I hope everyone's doing well today. Thank you for joining me this morning. Oh, it's actually afternoon now, isn't it? Yeah, it's just gone afternoon. So yeah, where are you from anyway, Daniel? Yeah, I'm in York, England myself. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out with us. So yeah, any more questions, put them in the chat, please. I'll try my best to answer them. I feel so accomplished so far today. That's it, But like I said, if you do something that's a bit hard, then you're going to appreciate the reward more. But having things too easy can just make you feel like, it's like you're not going to really kind of you're not going to like, basically, when someone like gets something really, like, for example, they get given something really expensive, they're less likely to take care of it than those people who had to work for it. For example, if you had to work for your, to get yourself, I don't know, like for example, maybe it was like the new games console or whatever, and you're less likely to look after it. Whereas if you had to work for it and you had to buy it yourself, then you're more inclined to take care of it because you knew what you had to do in order to get it, and you don't want to like sabotage it. You tend to appreciate things more when you had to struggle for it. So that's what I'm trying to say. Well, the real simians, please stand up. What do you mean simians? Duma, Borko, I don't know. But anyway, hope everyone's doing well today. Yeah, I'll stay on for about another 15 minutes, people. But it's good that I'm not having to keep restarting the live, because what I've been noticing is that, lately I'm not having to restart so much. Hi, Footy Edits, how you doing? Good afternoon to you. Hope all is well with you. Thank you all for hanging out. Hello, Debbie. Good to see you again. Western Mass here at USA. Oh yeah, Western Massachusetts. You mean massive two shits? That's what some people call it, isn't it? Massive two shits. Yeah. For Harambe for president. Oh yeah, I remember that whole Harambe thing. Yeah. Debbie says yes. So I was showing this image before, and it's When people talk about like looksmaxxing and like, well, maybe I've been able to do it myself. Look at this. This is an old passport photo of mine from 2016. Can you see the jawline? Look at the face. Look at the jaw there. Kind of an odd shape, not very you know, well developed. But look at it now. So yeah, I don't know if that was just a coincidence, but about a year after that, I actually started to do mewing exercises, and I also started to look into the diet, and yeah, but yeah, that's just an example of possibly that might have actually helped. But yeah, from the UK, fancy edits. I'm in York in the UK. Anyway, welcome in everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Share this out if you can, people. Subscribe if you're new here. Have you fought a bear? No, I have not. Anyway, but yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Sorry if I keep repeating myself, but yeah, it's just trying to keep the chat flowing. Debbie says it's quite nice where I'm very grateful. That's good then. Yeah, just be grateful no matter where you're from, even if you live in a freaking wasteland or something, you know. Got to try and just appreciate everything for what it is. Every day above ground is a good day, as some might say. Just gotta have gratitude for everything, because you never know like what day could be your last. You've got to just see every day as a blessing, and no matter where you are, it's good. And the chances are, if you're in a bad situation, you can probably get yourself out of it if you really want to. Anyway, you know, if you really put your mind to it, I believe that, you know, a lot is possible. If you want to fix your jawline, you have to fight a mountain lion. Okay, whatever. Answer me, please. What we're saying. We have a new president. Yeah, you just said about the president called Duma Boko. Okay, what about it? Yeah. What do you mean? Anyway, yeah. Yeah, good afternoon, people. Make sure you subscribe if you are new here. He is sus. Oh, yeah. What do you mean he's sus? I mean, I'd say all presidents are pretty sus, to be honest with you. No matter if it's Donald Trump, Kamala Harris, I don't trust any of them. They all seem shady to me, but... Are you studying for a test? No. Why? What about you? Are you studying? Thank you for the 23 likes, everybody. Much appreciated. Yeah, keep the chat flowing, everybody. I'll do about 10 more minutes, people, and then I'm gonna go off for a while. Wants to close USA bases. What do you mean wants to close USA? But what bases? You mean military bases, or what kind of bases are you talking about? Yeah, 20 people here. It's saying, hello, 20 people. Who are you all? Come and chat with us if you don't mind. We've got a bunch of lurkers here, it seems. But yeah, that's okay. You know, if you just want to kind of chill out in the background, I guess. Why is dealing with a toxic relationship hard? Probably because like you want to try and make things work. Because there's this thing called what do you mean? As in, like, are you on about wanting to like escape a toxic relationship, but you feel like you can't? There's this thing called the sunk cost fallacy, where you've been invested in it for so long, and you see it starting to get toxic, but you still want it to work out because of how much time you've invested. But you have to learn to cut your losses, because you could just keep going on, and it never works out, and you have to just learn to just cut it off before you waste so much time. Yeah. What book are you reading right now? I don't really read books as such. I usually watch YouTube videos, or sometimes I'll read the odd articles, but I just can't be bothered to read full-length books. It's just too much for me, really. Yeah. But maybe audio books might be a good idea. I might have to look into like listening to audio books. What about you? What books do you read? I'm just not really into books, like, personally, but thanks, man. I appreciate it. Okay. But yeah, so what is it about? Is it that you're trying to get out of the relationship and you feel like you're stuck? So a lot of people end up feeling stuck in a relationship they don't want to be in, which is not a good position to be in. Too much negative energy, leave the relationship. Are you interested in the old world buildings and the truth about history? What do you mean?
But you said too much negative energy leave the relationship. Are you talking to me that now about like, are you interested in old world buildings, the truth about history? I mean, I'm open to it. I'm open to learn about different things and stuff, but I just haven't really got around to learning about like stuff like that. I mean, I like to kind of like go around castles and things like that. Sometimes I've went around a few castles and things, and it's you don't really have a lot of that stuff in America, do you? But sometimes I like to kind of just explore old things. I remember like there was this place I went to visit like a few years ago in near Darwin, near where I used to live, and there was this place called Hollinshead Head Hole, and there was some interesting history around it. But yeah, do you need a hug from Paracelsus? What's that? Don't know what you mean. Hope everyone's having a good day today anyway. Share this out if you can. Subscribe if you're here. Abby, are you still there? Everyone seems to have gone a bit quiet. I guess maybe, I don't know if it's because it's like lunchtime or something. And what's that? What do you mean on the star thoughts? Oh, star thoughts. I've seen stuff about that. It's quite interesting. It's because a lot of it's kind of like you could say like hidden history and stuff like that that hasn't really been like pyramids. I find quite fascinating. Yeah, pyramids. What about pyramids? You're into that sort of stuff. We were talking about this a few days ago about like the potential that there was like some like occult technology or something like that. I don't know. But that's getting into more like esoteric kind of stuff, and I don't know. I don't know what to believe in really, but old world mud floods research. Yes. Oh, really? I don't know about that. I've looked into it, and I'm not really convinced about the mud flood stuff. But I don't know. I try to just I don't know. It's just a lot of the stuff that people put out. I'm a bit kind of. It's just I used to believe in some quite far out conspiracies, and I'm trying to just kind of keep myself a bit more grounded. And I mean, I'm open minded. It's just I just try to kind of be careful about what I'm believing in nowadays. It's signal really bad where I'm on now. Is it because you're on top of a hill where it's quite bad signal? I guess. I try to keep an open mind. It's just there's a lot of BS out there as well. It's like there was all these freaking transvestigation shit that I used to look into, and I was actually started to believe a lot of the stuff was like I was going a bit crazy with things really. Starting to think that all these celebrities were actually secretly trans and shit like that. I don't know. And who knows, maybe there is a few that actually are, but there was trying to say that people like freaking Megan Fox were a tranny. Like, really? I mean, it starts getting a bit kind of ridiculous, I think. But I'm open-minded. It's just when you take a step back and you're like, really? Is this really the case? Like, very bad signal. We'll be leaving soon to go and to get some photos for my video later. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, it'd be good to show your yes, you were saying about making a long video, so that's going to be for the content. Yeah, cool. That would be good to go watch later. Yeah, you'll have to let me know when you put it out. Anyway, yeah, who's still here? It's 27 people watching. Hello, how are you all today? Hope everyone's doing well. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. I'll spend a few more minutes. Daniel says, are you talking to your parents every day? No, I don't really talk to them very often, maybe like once a week or something like that. I'll have a phone call with my dad, but I'll message you. Yeah, definitely. It's just in case I miss it, but I should see it on my, Anyway, Shubham says, I'm great at academics and music and have awesome friends, but struggle with social interactions, need tips. Yeah, I could be a bit struggle at times when, meeting new people and things like that. But yeah, I think it's just about trying to like find something that you're interested in and find a social group around that and just go mingle with them and just try not to overthink these things. Just introduce yourself to them and hopefully they'll kind of like, hopefully you'll then be like ingratiated into them. And are you having extreme outbursts of anger? I have done, but I'm trying to control that more now. I used to have some pretty like crazy, in fact, even recently, like because of this whole breakup thing, and it was all
because this person was really getting into my head. But normally nowadays, I don't really react. I'm trying to just stay calm more, and things maybe aren't getting to me as much as they used to. I'm trying to just, not let all these idiots and whatever get to me, because this is not worth it. Hello, King Grove 713. Are you from Liverpool? I'm not from Liverpool, mate. T.R. Sharon Kumar, hi, how you doing? Hey, how are you? I just saw this chat randomly. Yeah, welcome in. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining me. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. That would be really appreciated. Yeah, practice and do public speaking. Yeah, definitely would be good. But when it comes to socializing, just try and find groups that you find people who are into the same things as you, so you feel more kind of at ease because you're around like-minded people. I think that can help. But you just have to take the first step to just and you need to learn to be think to yourself, why am I letting this bother me? Just try and just take some deep breaths and be like, it'll be fine, They're not like aliens. They're just humans like you. They'll probably, and it doesn't matter if they don't accept you. It doesn't change your worth at all. Just find somebody else that you can talk to if they don't appreciate you. That's fine. Hi, yeah, King Grove. No, I'm not from Dublin, Ireland. If I was from Dublin, Ireland, I'd talk like that. Yeah, I'm in York, England, actually. So everyone seems to always say I'm from somewhere that I'm not. They'll say, are you Irish? Are you Scottish? Are you Australian? Are you American? What is going on? Yeah. What the hell is going on? Yeah. Anyway, how we doing, people? Hope you're all well today. But yeah, sometimes I take things to heart a bit, but yeah, that could be my issues and just I need to work on. It might be from negative reinforcement or whatever you call it. It's just I've come to realize a lot of you people who have issues in life that it was stemmed from their childhood. A lot of people who've not had the best childhood, they go on to have issues later in life. Now, that shouldn't be an excuse, but it explains why a lot of people can become quite bitter, can become quite toxic later on in life because of how they've been treated. Sometimes people actually want to get their own back on people and they want to make other people feel the way that they felt, but that's not good. That is that's not how you deal with things. You have to take self-responsibility and you have to just, sort of be accountable for yourself, and that things that have happened to you, don't let it define you. You've got to let go of these things. You have to learn to let go that things have happened, whether you've been bullied, whether you've been mistreated, made fun of, whatever. Don't let it, knock your confidence and all that, because they were just immature people that were doing that. It's just, and you've developed since then, so you just gotta, kind of realize that. So they're doing the shadow work and just some people have some unresolved issues, and that's what's holding them back. That's why a lot of these guys now are struggling to get a woman, because they have these doubts that they have. They're very much a lot of them are quite desperate, because a lot of the desperation comes from a sense of having no options. That even when, say, a woman gives them a slight bit of validation, it's they it just kind of they start kind of getting all kind of, they can get quite anxious, because they're I've got to make sure this works out because I hardly ever get any attention. What you need to do then is become better, become more attractive, because when you become more attractive, then that can then sort of lead to you being a lot more confident in yourself and be more so yeah, for example, if you're wanting to get a woman, then the best thing to do is to basically be perceived as having options, basically, because the guy who seems desperate, it's a red flag, because it's a sign that you lack options, and that is very unattractive. So yeah, basically tends to be that women don't like guys that are perceived as having few to no options. So yeah, so that's just my word of advice on that, because I've been there. I've been, where I would get all kind of like, this kind of scarcity mindset. But I kind of digress though, but it's all related to the self-improvement topic and anxiety, and a lot of guys would like have this sort of approach anxiety. The reason I think a lot of it comes down to is, in the past, if a guy got rejected by a woman, that could be like game over for him, because there would be like a village where there might be, say, 200 people, but there might only be a very few number of women who would actually be actually qualified to date. Like, for example, some of them might be too old, some of them might be too young, some of them might already be with somebody. So if you got rejected, that would be a very hard pill to swallow, because it might mean you'll be a very, very long time till you get another opportunity like that. But nowadays, because we have a lot more options to deal with, like, but we still have this mindset from the past, like from evolutionary psychology. So you have to become aware of that, and I think that's what's actually limited a lot of guys, is this kind of primal mindset of like the scarcity. But I think once you get more options, then it can sort of like overwrite that kind of mindset and be like, actually, I have options. I'm a lot more confident now, and I can not be less insecure. And a lot of the insecurities that people have is down to not having options. But also, like, if you feel like you're being rejected by friends or something like that, and that can kind of feel like the same way as well, because again, back in some days where you felt like that, and maybe there's something from your past where you was not very popular, and so if you was to then go get rejected by friends, you might perceive that as like the end of the world, because if you're rejected by those people, then maybe no one will want to be around you. And I think that's the kind of mindset where it's like, if this woman rejects me, then that means that nobody likes me. But the thing is, they could have all sorts of different reasons to reject you. It might have nothing to do with you. Maybe it's to do with them and they're what they're going through at that time. You just don't know. So you can't take these things personal. You can't take things personal, like rejections or anything. It's anyway, what's going on? The chat's still going, but I don't know if I've missed any comments or something. Just hang on a sec. Sorry about that if I've missed any comments. Let's have a look, because the chat died on the phone. So you're right, James. Women tend to not like a man that's desperate and clingy. I guess it shows weakness. Yeah, exactly. Because what if, say, like, what if he loses her, then he's going to go crazy. Hello, Saz. I'm 29 years old. King Joel said, you have strong jaw like a prize fighter. Oh yeah, really? Okay, thank you. Weak and insecure, yeah, definitely. That's what it is. They're not attracted to that. They're attracted to confident men. They want a man who's going to be not turn into a psycho because they think they're going to be scared that what if it doesn't work out, that he could go completely like insane on her. And you see times where men get, when she decides that he isn't good for her anymore because he's just a low quality man, then he's going to freak out over that, because he's going to feel personally attacked, as like that. How dare she dump me? Because it's like the ego, isn't it? It's like destroying the ego kind of thing. And this is what men need to understand, to like drop the ego and kind of just, if you get rejected or you get dumped, then you have to kind of look within and be like, maybe I have work to do on myself. And that's what I would say. That's so. I mean, I've reacted in bad ways before, where I would just kind of, but that's just something I've learned from that. It's just you have to just accept that you fucked up, and you can't be like blaming them kind of thing. It's so easy to blame somebody else, but it's not so easy to take accountability. but I think real men take accountability. Like, the real men will own up to their mistakes. It takes much more of a man to actually own up to your mistakes. A lot of men feel like it's a weakness by they think it shows some vulnerability by owning up to your mistakes, but actually it takes a real man to be accountable, is what I would say. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that. Oh yeah, have you guys seen that this fake alpha male guy he flexes about he was in prison and all this crap? Have you seen it? What's he called? The guy who he was on the Fresh and Fit podcast. And it was just so cringy. Like, it was trying so hard to look like some badass or whatever, and like he takes steroids, so it's like he's not even natural. So his physique is all just, artificial. It's not even a naturally attainable physique for him. It's just, you can tell he's on steroids. He's like, his whole mindset has all been warped. Like, when you have super physiological levels of testosterone flowing through your body, you probably can't really think straight. And I think it's been happening to Alex Eubank as well, where his thoughts have all gotten messed up. Like, he can't even, he's like, for example, when somebody, criticizes you, they can't take it. It's like they're gonna go all kind of like, like there's this whole dominance hierarchy thing, but they're gonna feel like it's an attack on them, like it's, how dare you say that to me, kind of thing. Which is, you could say that's where true toxic masculinity is, where you get these guys on the steroids and they go crazy on them. Some of them even, like, there was actually a band called As I Lay Dying. The singer from that band, it was like a heavy metal band, and he apparently took some steroids, and he hired a hitman to kill his wife, and apparently he had a kid with his wife, right? But he hired a hitman to have his wife killed, but turned out it was a sting operation or something. So yeah. So that was basically, yeah, that screwed him, and I think he went to prison for a while. If there was a Jamie Brown 10 years younger, what advice would you give him? Good question. Hi, Yusuf, how you doing? I have a test in 2 hours. How much do you think I'll get out of 100? I don't know. I'm not a psychic. Can I be you authentic works? Yeah, exactly. That's true at any age. What you mean? Hang on a second. Yeah, what advice would I give to my 10-year-old younger self is like, try to put the work in at that age, because it's going to pay dividends long term. Like, don't mess around, because it's so tempting to just mess around, but all you're doing to do is set yourself back, because you've got to understand like the law of compound interest and all that kind of stuff, where it's like, if you do the work now, then like, for example, if you work on a business now, then it's going to pay dividends later, and it's exponentially better as the earlier you start it. Like, for example, if you say at 30 years old or 29 years old, whatever, like I'm 29 now, but you put in, let's say, so much money into a business. If I'd have done it 10 years earlier, I could have gotten a lot of results by now, and that would have exponentially grown. So I suppose you can start at any age, but the earlier you start with these things, the better. Even with things like going to the gym, you're going to get faster results the earlier you start it, because the higher your testosterone is going to be, because testosterone starts to slowly decline as you get older. Not really by much until to be fair, it doesn't really start to decline much until you're in your 40s, but the earlier you start with things, the better, the more potential you have with anything, pretty much. People have this mindset of just partying and messing around when they're young and just doing pointless things, playing video games all day. But then they look back later on and be like, shit, I should have really kind of done what I needed to do. I'm glad you blocked that woman. She seemed obsessed with you. Yeah, just a psycho, basically. But yeah, not good for me whatsoever. It was just awful. Like, yeah. But yeah, I don't even really want to think about that shit anymore. I just want to focus on progress and improvement. That's what I like to do, and we're seeing some results. We're starting to see that inflection on here. We're getting more and more people every day. I think we had 60 people on here at one point. So yeah, it's we're not even on an evening time. We're on started at like what, just after like 10 o'clock. I think it was 20 past 10 when I started. So it was like some people had just gotten up. So, but yeah, it was still, we're getting quite a few people. And so, yeah, it's just great to see that things are finally starting to go the right direction. And, but Rome wasn't built in a day. You're going to have to go through a period where things don't seem to really be going that well. But it's the momentum starts to slowly build up, and then suddenly things can really start to accelerate at a faster and faster rate. You have to keep the faith in that. I think that what I'm doing right now is testament of that, because when I first started on here, I was hardly getting anyone watching. It was pretty slow, and but now I'm seeing like that, things are going in the right direction. I've figured out more of like my niche and what I want to talk about and what I want to like a direction with it, because I think a direction is important. You can't just be like too random about things. You have to really kind of really focus on what it is what is your message, what is it that you're trying to put out to the world, what is your purpose? Because if you don't have a purpose and a message, then what are you even doing on here? If you're just putting out random stuff, but yeah, you might get some people watch it. Some people just put these random viral videos out, but a lot of times they don't actually build like any actual genuine community, because it's not around anything particular. Whereas if you focus around a certain niche or something like that, then that can, thank you for subscribing, King Grove. But yeah, Saz, I just read that, didn't I? Yeah. But yeah, what we're saying, if you dump a very pretty girl, she will stalk you, because the cuter girls are not used to rejection. It's like an addiction to them. Yeah, exactly. But that's right, King Groove. But King Groove. Yeah. What's your name, by the way? I mean, she is actually quite attractive, but like, thing is though, she's absolutely messed up in the head, very narcissistic, and she just needed all the attention, and she was actually panicking, like, because hello, Caroline, good to see you again. So yeah, she was like, quite attractive, and she was she was quite fit. She was, she was like from Sweden basically, and she was like quite a long distance away from me really, but I was gonna try and make it work, and I was really willing to try and make things work, but she just kind of started going all gaslighting and narcissism, and this is a problem I find, that a lot of the more attractive ones tend to have a lot of issues, because maybe it was things just got to their head, and then they start to get all kind of, I don't know. Some of them, maybe they actually have some insecurities deep down, because they might just realize that their looks aren't enough. Like, they've relied so much on their looks to get them where they want to be, but if they don't have the personality and all that, if they haven't got it together in their head, then they're not going to be able to get the guy that they actually want long term. He's just going to kind of get sick of it. So she's going to be like worried that he's going to see some other girl, and I think that's what happened. She was like, she was getting so jealous. She was like so worried that I don't know if it was just that she was just so narcissistic that she had to hug the, it was on this TikTok thing, right? She would come to my TikToks, and before I got banned off there, I mean, and but yeah, she would try to domineer the chat. She would try to cause all these problems. She would even be attacking people in my chat, and I should have just had done with her back then even, but it was just, she said she had all these problems, like these mental problems, and it's like, I think that was just an excuse. It's just, she's just a very kind of like narcissistic person who doesn't really seem to have any regard for how other people would feel. And I don't think BPD or any bullshit would explain her rude kind of behavior. I mean, she would try to be all nice and all that, and then suddenly switch up and be all like a bitch. But, you know, just kind of weird, isn't it? But yeah, she'll just act all kind of like she's just trying to shit test me all the time and say shit just to see how I'll react. And eventually I just got to a point where I was like, enough's enough. I actually freaked out on live. I actually went into a meltdown over it, because that's the moment where the penny dropped with me, where I realized this is clearly her messing with my head. And I'm like, and I can't stand it when people do that, where they'll try to lead you on and be all kind of think that everything's going fine, and then to suddenly try to like turn around like that. What she's actually trying to do, brother Jamie, is try to see, are you like all the other dudes she's dated previously? What do you mean? If it had worked out between you and the obsessed woman, would you have traveled to Sweden to meet her? I can see you doing it. Yeah, like I said, I actually plan to very soon, but yeah, basically, the thing is, it's like, I'm not like many guys out there, I would say. That I can be a good person, but I have boundaries though. I think if you got a balance of that, then that sets you apart from most, because most guys are either too nice to where like they're a simp, or they're too horrible and just too kind of like much of a dick. I think you have to be balanced. You want to be more like towards being like good, just having morals. Hello, Azure, good to see you again. So you have a good heart, but you have a limit on stupidity. Not just stupidity, but just audacity. And yeah, Debbie says she's not worth it. Glad you dumped her. Everyone should have boundaries, especially these days. Yeah, exactly. Because the thing that I'm bothered about is, what if she's going and doing it to other people? And what if these people react in an even worse way? What if some other guy that she starts talking to, you know, has an even worse reaction? Dating too many loser dudes makes a lot of these modern women think that we men are all the same. Yeah, no, it's just yeah, that's the problem, I guess. It's that, like, a lot of them say, oh, I don't need a man, because maybe it's because they've dated a bunch of like men that have messed them around in the past. But that doesn't mean that everyone's like that though. It's just that it might be that you had low standards for guys in the past, and you didn't, not that you had low standards, but you didn't vet them properly. You didn't actually, the thing is, if you're willing, the thing is, you probably shouldn't be like hooking up with them too quickly. It's like, if a woman's hooking up with a guy too quickly, then that's partly her problem, I would say. You know, if you have to take the responsibility to, like, just because he's a hot or whatever doesn't mean that you should be like sleeping with him right away, because chances are he just wants to use you for that and then just move on. Because a lot of guys will just kind of get their fix and then go. It's just kind of inbuilt into like a lot of men, where their mindset is just, I just want to sleep with as many women as possible. Because that it might be their ego or whatever, but it goes even deeper. It's like a evolutionary psychology, where it's like men just want to, you know, be able to, you know, sleep with as many women as possible to spread their seed as far as possible. Because the thing with women is, like, it takes 9 months to like be able to do it again, so that they would then want to go off to another woman to spread the seed. But some men aren't going to be like that, and they have the ability to be loyal. Of course, not every man is not loyal. But she was just very toxic, and like, I would try and do everything to try and be like, to reciprocate her, but it felt like nothing was ever enough. The thing is, I wouldn't be all nice to her if she wasn't nice to me, but that she would try and be nice to me, but I think it was all love bombing she was trying to do to manipulate. Because like, you see all this love bombing shit, a lot of it's manipulative to try and get you to do stuff and to give them, like even when they start treating you like shit, then yeah, welcome in Galaxy, welcome back. Well, I'm going to be getting off in a minute, but yeah, I just thought I'd kind of talk a bit about this issue at the moment, but yeah, basically it's just you can learn from my mistakes and not do the same shit I did. If you got to vet them. Roman GF pulls away after giving some love. Yeah, I mean, it's not that she pulled away. What would happen is she would just try to create chaos. And this is what a lot of modern women will do, is that when things seem to be going so great, suddenly they'll try and cause chaos to try and, I don't know what it is. Why do they need to cause chaos? It's just like some kind of narcissistic personality traits or toxic personality traits that where they can't just have things go smooth. It's like they need the chaos or something. It's like, what is wrong with you? Is it from the past experiences or whatever? And maybe it could be the daddy issues or whatever, but I think maybe it goes deeper. I don't know what it is, but yeah. But she'll use BPD as an excuse, and I'm like, I just don't know what to believe. I don't trust anything that comes out of her mouth anymore. She claimed to have a stalker, but yet she would claim that he kept on trying to ring her or call her on her phone. And I was like, why don't you get the number changed? And she was like, oh, my mum deals with all that. And I'm like, why don't you get your mum to sort it out then? It just seemed like she was just trying to get attention a lot of the time. And just trying to get attention, basically. That's what it was. You're absolutely right, Praneet, yeah. Most of them just seem to want the attention now. Most of them aren't even serious anymore, is what I've come to realize. I don't know. There's some good ones out there, of course, but a lot of these, what I'm talking about, a lot of these younger, even the ones that are like over 30. She was 32 years old, but yet she still acted very immature and being like, I don't know. A lot of these younger women now, they can't seem to be able to settle down anymore. They can't actually get into any like long-term relationship because they need the validation too much. They need the attention of different guys. I'm like, I just don't get it. Like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with just having things go normal and just not having a bunch of drama? Why do you need to have all this drama and then cause chaos and then they'll probably just move on to somebody else and then they sabotage themselves. In the long run, they'll probably look back and think, I fucked up. Hi, Jack, how you doing? I've met women with undergrad degrees and they have come across as 16-year-olds. Yeah. Just because someone has a degree doesn't mean that they actually have a lot of intelligence. And this is like a kind of, some people try to flex their degrees and all that. And it's like, I mean, in some ways, I'm probably have more common sense than a lot of these people. Like, it's just laughable at how some people are. But yeah, there's a lot of men are bad as well. And they just, like how you get these guys at uni and they're buying these freaking what's so funny, right? They buy these things with money they don't have, and like trying to impress people that don't care. Like they're buying all these designer clothes, for example. Buying a gold chain, buying like they're buying a Tesla, they're buying like a Lamborghini with money they don't have because they're trying to flex to people that don't care. I mean, if you're going to buy a Lamborghini, I mean, maybe if you're going to do that, maybe rent it out so you can at least offset your costs of it. I mean, they're not even like smart with like when it comes to financial stuff. They're so stupid when it comes to things like that. They just don't seem to get it. Like, these people don't even care. Like, most people are just going to see you as a joke doing that. Most people, like, when they look at someone that's flexing in a Lamborghini, they're going to be like, that guy is pathetic. What is he like trying to compensate for? Because usually when people do stuff like that, they're trying to compensate for something that they lack. Social media and says some girls that are 3s and 4s thinking they're 9s and 10s. I know this is the thing because I think according to like most people, like, even a lot of guys have said that I'm actually like a Chad or whatever, Chad like. I don't know, but I mean, I'd say I would have been there because my jaw was kind of weak there. I was probably like, I don't know, maybe I was a 6 there and I've jumped up a couple of points because like the jawline does really kind of like help with attractiveness. So yeah, I didn't really get like that much attention back then. I was just kind of like this sort of awkward. I was, because autism doesn't help as well. Kind of just, kind of somewhat average looking though, but yeah, especially I was quite skinny there as well. Just quite sort of an awkward kind of guy, but I tried to change that. And who is a legend in your country? I don't know. I don't really look up to people as legends. You're growing as a person. That's what it is, and it's about learning from all these past things that I've been through, and also sharing it with others so that they don't have to go through the same thing. The thing is not saying you don't have to go through it at all. Of course, you have to go through certain experiences to learn, but you're able to kind of look out for red flags and cut it off. You have done so well over the years. Yeah, thank you very much. But yeah, I'm just wondering, because has anyone ever looked into mewing or anything like that, or jaw exercises? Because I'm wondering if, look at the jawline, look at my jaw there, look at it now. You can see a massive difference in the angle. So I'm wondering if the mewing has helped with that, or is it the chewing harder food, or is it just my age? I don't know. I mean, I was nearly 21 there. That was a few years ago, so I'm just wondering if that had anything to do with it. I don't know. I'm just wondering what you all think. Is that a result of all the, just like the mewing? If you don't know what mewing is, it's like when you do this. You stick your tongue to the roof of your mouth and you leave it there. You consciously have it stuck there. Because what happens when you get these people with the tongue on the bottom of the mouth, you kind of like have this sort of, look at my jaw when it happens. Look at that. You see? There's a slight difference just from doing that, but some people say that it can actually help to develop your jaw more outwards, a lot more dominant. So yeah, it's just a lot of this like modern diet and everything, and you'll see a lot of people with like recessed jaws and just not very strong jaws, and that could be it's actually seen as less attractive to like the opposite sex. It's seen as inferior, but yeah. Oh man, my neck, if you look at my neck on that one, I've actually grown my neck somewhat, I think. Look at how narrow my neck looks on there. So you can see where like the side of my, like head, look at where the neck line is. But look where it is on this image here. You can see it kind of just looks a bit weak. It's just, yeah. But yeah, how are we doing, people? I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for hanging out with us. I'm going to be getting off. I was going to get off like half an hour ago, but I just thought I'd talk about some of these issues. So yeah, it's been an absolute blast. So yeah, I will be back on later. I'll be back on about, Praneet says it looks fine though. Yeah, it's just part of self-improvement and something that I thought I'd show. I thought I'd show like the comparison of the before and after. I've been through many I've been through a lot of like metamorphosis, you could say, like as a person, like going through different phases. I used to let my hair grow really long at one point, and it just looked really horrible. Like it was just, to be honest, I wasn't even really washing it hardly ever. I was going through a lot of self-destruction, and you don't even know the half of what I went through. What I put myself through, shall I say, because it was self-inflicted. But then you look back and you realize how much effed up you were when you come out the other side. You're like, how did I let myself get to that point? I'm like, I don't know. I guess I don't know whether it was just defiance. I think part of it could have been defiance and just like defying society and all that and being kind of rebellious. And that might have been why I got into a lot of the crazy theories and just trying to be like anti sort of society and just being this kind of wacky kind of person. And it didn't do myself any favors. It's like trying to deliberately just go against everything. I was even like I said, I barely ate any food at one point. I got so skinny. It was like, because I was like, I don't want to be like, in this system where everyone's all kind of, eating all this food, and it's like, I don't know, it's just crazy, like, but the thing is, it's like, you've got to just kind of do what you got to do. It's like, it's not about trying to go along with other people. It's about, there's certain things you have to do. You have to eat, you have to drink water, you have to wash yourself. It's like people are doing it because it's something that's actually necessary. So yeah, it's like you can be a rebel and all that, but you've got to be like doing things in a healthy way, is what I'm saying. So yeah, anyway, but yeah, who's still here then, let me know. But yeah, everybody have a good day. I will be back later, so yeah, until next time, peace out, bye for now.